Hey there, welcome back. Movie guy Will Meyer is here to talk about the top movies in the box office, and we're starting with Alien Covenant. This is a long, winding series.
Yeah, since 1979. It's the sixth movie. So, yeah, it's had ups and downs over the years. The first one was a groundbreaking classic. It still holds up. Watched it not long ago. It's still scary. And we had a prequel a few years ago with Prometheus, and this is a follow-up to that movie. So, this movie has a group of couples that are on a ship. They are going to colonize a new planet, but they stop at another planet along the way, and that has some disastrous consequences. This movie stars Catherine Waterston, Michael Fassbender, Billy Crudup, a lot of other good actors. It's directed by Ridley Scott. He brought us Prometheus, a movie that I thought showed a lot of promise, but it was uneven. I think it was a little bit disappointing in the end. This movie is a leaner, meaner, tighter, scary action movie, one that I think really is tense, and it has a lot of thrills. I think the death scenes are great, the monsters look great, and this movie has you on the edge of your seat for the better part of 2 hours. It was one of the quickest watches I've had in
Sounds like you like this.
I really liked it. I think it's probably my favorite movie of the summer so far. So it's one that I thought was just really enjoyable. It is predictable, but it's the sign of a good movie that it's still really effective. It does bring some of the good from Prometheus. There's good acting. I think it looks great. The music's great. It asks big questions, but some of the bad as well. I think that this midsection is really rambling, and I think it also has some underdeveloped characters. But overall, I thought this was really satisfying.
You got the little in there, the quiet talk with but. So that's where that 1 star gets docked.
Yeah,
okay.
So 3 out of 4 stars.
The next one, very old story, but a new movie, King Arthur.
King Arthur, yeah. I mean, for 50 years, filmmakers have been trying to adapt the Arthurian legend to screen. Not many of these movies have been very good.
No.
And you can add Guy Ritchie's movie to that list.
Oh.
This movie came out last week, and it's already a box office bomb. They're predicting it's going to be one of the biggest bombs of the summer. I don't think that always means it's a bad movie, but in this case, there is a correlation between the two. What went wrong? Let's see. A lot of things. I think it starts with Guy Ritchie. He brought us Sherlock Holmes and Snatch. He tries to inject his style into every movie he makes, which is a version of a gangster movie, fast talking, very slick. He tries to have a lot of witty bro humor in here, and I think it just feels tired. It doesn't really match King Arthur.
Did you say bro humor?
Bro humor, that's exactly what it is.
Okay, that's a new one.
And it kind of drowns out the story, the character, everything else. I think that if you're not that familiar with King Arthur's story, you're going to have a hard time following this movie. What's more, he wants it to be a big blockbuster summer popcorn movie, one that's full of loud CGI, boring action sequences. I thought it was really dull. It's not coherent and it's not compelling either. Stay home, watch Sword in the Stone, watch Excalibur, watch something else, watch anything but King Arthur Legend of the Sword.
Wow, nothing warms you up like a good Will Meyer roasting. That's 1 out of 4 stars, man.
I'm gonna bookend it with good with good reviews.
Okay, so the next one's good. Norman.
The next one I really enjoyed. Yeah, this is a surprising movie. This is at Downtown West. This is an indie. This is a movie that stars Richard Gere. He plays a New York fixer. He's a guy whose currency is connecting powerful people with other powerful people, but he's not very good at his job. The full title of this movie is Norman, the Moderate Rise and Tragic Fall of a New York Fixer, and it's as charming and as unusual as the title. In this movie, he ends up becoming friends with a politician who goes on to become the Prime Minister of Israel, and that means that Norman has power as well, but the problem is he's a liar, he is a moron as well, but he's sweet and he means well, and so you end up kind of rooting for him. It's a fascinating character. It's a dream role for any actor, and Richard Gere grabs the bull by the horns. I think it's maybe the best performance of his career. So this movie is unexpected, it's charming, it's funny. Even though we know it's going to happen because of the title, it still manages to have to be really rewarding and surprising. So liked it a whole lot.
So great, 3 great reviews, and Will Meyer holding nothing back this morning. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Will.
Thanks for having me.
All right, see you soon. Well, we're going to send it over now to Katie and Rebecca. They are in the Weather Center. Hey.
Hey, good morning.